calculate the percentage of a whole number. So the question that I have here is 25% of 3,844. The first thing that I'm going to mention, because it's always worth pointing out, is that this question, 25% of, is exactly the same if it was written as 25% times 3,844. It's actually exactly the same calculation. Anyway, what I'm going to do is calculate this, and I'm going to show you it in one way and then another way. Now, if you know that half of 100 is 50, so half of 100 equals 50, then you would also know that a quarter, hopefully, of 100 equals 25. Okay, so that would tell us that actually if we were to take the whole, because this is the whole amount here, that's the 100%, and we were to divide that by 4, because we want to find a quarter, that would give us 25%. So let's do that, shall we? So 3,844 divided by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're doing is we're looking for groups of 4 here. Now in that first column you can see that there are no groups of 4. I'm going to write that here to show that. And these 3 are going to need to be regrouped across, so that's going to be 30 that I'm taking across. So I'm going to end up with 38 in this column here. So I've already got 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 and 30. So if I just count that up, I have got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 37, 38, which is the number we've got represented here. Now looking for groups of 4 within that. So obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's the 9 that goes here. And then I've actually got 2 remaining. So these 2 are going to get regrouped across, and we would represent that up here like this. So I've now got 24 into this column, and I'm going to put those in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are the ones I'm regrouping across. And now again, I'm looking for groups of 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the 6 goes up here to represent that. That then leaves me with one group of 4 in the final column. So 25% of 3,844 is 961. The other way of calculating this, and this is, say for example, if you're having to calculate 23% or 22%, it helps to know this method as well. I always recommend starting by recording down what the 100% is. So in this case, 100% equals 3,844. Now, from that, I can calculate 10%. Okay, to get from 100 to 10, I have to divide by 10. So I do exactly the same on this side, divide by 10. So this would be 384.4. Okay, and then from that, I can also work out what 5% is, because to get from 10% to 5%, I divide by 2. So that would be 5%. So I'm going to do the same here. So I am actually going to take 384.4 and I'm going to partition it into this bit here and then this bit here, and then I'm going to put them back together. Okay, so first of all, half of 4.4 is going to be 2.2, and then here it's not 38, it's 380. So half of 380 is going to be half of 300, which I know is 150, half of 80, which I know is 40. So if I put those back together, I end up with 190. I then have to add these back together. So I've now got 192.2. So 192.2. Now I know what, let's just highlight these. So I know what 10% equals, and I know what 5% equals, because those numbers are over here. From that, I can work out what 25% equals. So if I take 2 of the 10% up here, so let's do that. So I have got 384.4 and 384.4. This equals 10%. This equals 10. And then I'm going to take, I need to get another 5% to get me to my desired 25%. So that is 192.2. And then I'm going to add those together to get to the total that I need to reach. So let's see what this gives me. I have got 4/10 plus 4/10 plus 2/10, which is regrouped, 1 whole. I have got 4 ones plus 4 ones plus 2 ones plus 1 more is 11, so I'm going to regroup the 10. I now have 8 and 8, which is 16. 1 more is 17, plus the 9 takes me to 26, so the 6 goes here and the 2 gets regrouped. I've now got 3 and 3, which is 6, and another 3 effectively made out of these two numbers, so that's the 9. So you can see how, if you put the decimal point back in, you can see how we end up with the same total, obviously, 961, which is 25% of 3,844, but there's obviously 2 ways of doing it.